Okay, we're live. Good day to all. Today we will be talking about the strategic management and how it is ongoing planning, monitoring, analysis, and assessment of all necessary things that an organization needs to meet its goals and objectives. The process of strategic management is to formulate, implement, and evaluate strategies. The PPB Group Berhad is one of the largest conglomerates in Malaysia with business ranging from agriculture to properties and production distribution. This assignment will include written analysis of the strategic management process.
PPB is headquartered in Kuala, Malaysia. It is a conglomerate with a wide range of business, which includes food production, agriculture, and waste management. Flour and animal feed is PPB's largest revenue. PPB owns 20% of Wilmaya International and is a Singapore-based company that is the largest palm oil trader in the world. PPB also deals with property management and investment through other subsidiaries. PPB was founded in 1968 by Robert Cook and his brother. They also founded Federal Flour Mills. In 1972, PPB went public and initiated substantial business in Singapore. The Cook family today retains control of the company with 50% in shareholding. The vision statement: to be value-driven market leader in our core business, repeated for our sustainable quality and services, and pursue growth avenues. I do not think it fits the criteria of the five out of five test because, for starters, the statement is too vague. We know PPB is the conglomerate, but at least the readers need to know what to expect in terms of what the company sells. From the statement, it is public knowledge that the firm is open to growth, which says they are mindful about the future. Another positive is that the vision statement is short and it's brief, so it's not quite lengthy, so it meets the criteria in that regard. However, there's no real understanding of how PPB separates itself from the rest of the companies, as the competitive advantage is not disclosed via the statement. So that we can't decide if the company is unique or not. The company vision, on the other hand, does motivate and persuade its clients to continue the support and brand loyalty because of the fact that it is value-driven and the trustworthy quality and products and services that PPB offers is enough to convince and inspire them to do so. So basically, the elements 1 and 4 are missing out of the 5 out of 5 test, which is clear and unique. So there's no industry and there's no competitive advantage. So that's why it does not pass the test. Thank you.
Good day. Today I'm going to speak about our mission statement. So our mission statement is to strengthen capabilities and leadership position in our core businesses through investment in related activities for greater synergy and growth while increasing shareholder value in a socially and environmentally responsible manner. So the components of a mission statement are customers, product or services, markets, philosophy, distinctive competitiveness, technology, concerns for survival, profitability, and growth, concerns for public image, and concerns for employees. The PP Group Berhard mission statement focuses on philosophy, which talks about the core business in capabilities and leadership, distinctive competitiveness, concerns for the public image, as they mentioned, they are willing to do things in a socially and environmental responsible manner, their product and services, and concerns for profitability. The missing elements in the mission statement are customers, markets, technology, and concerns for employees. So with the internal factor evaluation, it is an analytical technique used to evaluate the strategic position of an organization using internal strengths and weaknesses. While looking into the metrics, the organization is doing well despite their weaknesses. Thank you.
Today, I will be talking about the strategic landscape of PPB Group Berhard and its subsidiaries. It is both included in the EFE and SWOT analysis. In examining the external factor evaluation matrix, we see a comprehensive overview of the external environment that PPB operates in. From expansion into emerging markets to strategic partnerships and innovations in technology, the opportunities are abundant. However, within these prospects are threats like intense competition, economic downturns, and regulatory changes, highlighting the need for strategic agility. Now, focusing on the SWOT analysis matrix, it unveils the internal strengths and weaknesses of PPB and its subsidiaries. Established brand reputation, a strong distribution network, and expertise in chemical formulation stand as the pillars of the companies. Yet these are all opposed against weaknesses such as dependence on traditional processes and limited product diversification, underscoring areas for improvement. Nevertheless, within these problems, there are strengths and weaknesses. Opportunities are everywhere. Expansions into emerging markets, investment in modern technologies, and collaboration with local farmers offers avenues for growth. Oppositely, there is threats like intense competition and regulatory changes demand vigilance and quick adaptability. In conclusion, as we navigate the strategic landscape of PPB Group Berhad and its subsidiaries, let us see what their strengths, address their weaknesses, capitalize on opportunities, and fortify against threats. Through strategic foresight and decisive action, PBB stands to thrive in its ever-evolving global marketplace. Thank you.
I will be focusing on the BCG matrix. The BCG matrix has 4 quadrants, and the first quadrant is question marks. Business ventures in this quadrant have low relative market share position and operate in a high market growth industry. They are identifiable by the ability to penetrate the market, their market development, as well as their product development. Business ventures in this quadrant need to be strengthened because they show growth and will continue to produce profits in the long run, even though they have low market share position. The second quadrant is stores, and ventures in this quadrant have high relative market share position and operate in a high market growth industry. Business ventures in the quadrant have penetrated the market and as well as the product and market are developing. They are integrated forward, backward, and horizontally, and they are the most profitable. The third quadrant is cash cows. Business ventures in this quadrant have high relative market share position and operate in a low market growth industry. Cash cows need to be managed to remain strong, and this can be done through product development and diversification. If not managed, retrenchment and divestiture will take place. Business ventures that fall in this quadrant are still looking into increasing their brand awareness and the market and also provide various products like frozen food and flour because their demand have shown growth. In the last quadrant, which is dogs, business ventures in this quadrant have low relative market share position and operate in a high market growth industry. Dogs have shown to be weak internally and externally, and therefore end up being liquidated or divested. PBB wants to cut utilities costs in this business venture. Overall, PBB belongs in the second quadrant, which is stores. The most profitable ventures fall in this quadrant. PBB can focus on ensuring that there is continued product and market development in these ventures and that these products penetrate the market. They also need to ensure that integration is forward, backward, and horizontally. I'll move on to the grand strategy metrics. Sorry. PPB belongs in the first quadrant of the strategy. And strategies to be considered are market penetration, market development, product development, as well as diversification. In the livestock farming segment, Swani Select has found new ways and sales channels to brand existing products. In the film exhibition and distribution, GSC is the leading movie provider in Malaysia and has purchased MBO, which has added 26 more cinemas and has found new ways of expanding in the way that they have started selling on Keepsake. In the animal feed segment, Friendship and Five Rings is the major provider of feed in the country and also provides various forms of feed. And in the property segment, PPB is planning on acquiring land to build both residential and commercial property. And lastly, in the consumer product segment, PPB must diversify this segment to selling to other countries, as it has potential of being diversified because it sells in over 42,000 locations in Malaysia only. Thank you.
I'll be focusing on the approaches that the organization can explore to enhance its future success and Michael Porter's generic strategies. There are two approaches that the organization can explore to enhance its future success, which are price adjustments and diversification. BBP Group Berhard can increase market penetration by implementing price adjustments, which will be a strategy to attract new customers and promote market development. This can be done by launching promotional pricing, which will be an approach used to lower prices temporarily in order to attract customers. Diversification will take place when BBP Group Berhard decides to introduce new products that will penetrate the market in such a way that they will attract new customers and possibly have to sell in other countries, which will lead to more production and more profits. I'll be moving on to Michael Porter's two generic strategies, which are cost leadership, which is a strategy that is used when an organization is trying to reduce overhead costs, and differentiation, which focuses on creating unique products or offering unique services that differentiate an organization from its competitors. Our organization uses cost leadership because our organization's production is even though our company has increased its production in all segments from animal farm feed to livestock and extending into property segment, it has attempted to lower its costs in environmental engineering and utilities by cutting costs in the utilities segment through operational efficiency tactics. In conclusion to our presentation, our organization has managed to keep its mission statement going. It has grown rapidly and has expanded all over Malaysia. It has also managed to produce 5 times more products than it did when it was founded. It has also managed to target a wide range market with products that are high in demand and cost effective. Thank you.